Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and a very warm welcome to all the guests present in the meeting. We have our 34th meeting of Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club today, and I am your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I am sure you all are as excited as I am, and I'm sure you all are as excited as I am for the meeting today. The meeting will be blocked for 2 hours, and you all are expected to stay for the entire duration. Before we start the meeting, I have few key points for all of you. Your video should be on and audio should be off. Your audio should be on only when you are need to speak or asked to speak. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmasters International does not put any restriction on these topics, but we at Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club request all the speakers, role takers, and guests to be mindful and responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. I also urge you to be cognizant of the fact that we as a club practice diversity and inclusion both in letter and in spirit, hence ensuring there are no sexist, racist, or any such undertone that creates hostility and discomfort among the members and the guests during the meeting. Now, let me call upon stage the presiding officer for today's meeting. The presiding officer was a sales manager by profession and a certified soft skill trainer by interest. After almost a decade, she is now a full time management student by the virtue of time. She has joined Toastmasters to sharpen her saw in these public speakings. But this was her official introduction. I got to know her in the specific program we ran, and she is someone who used to shock me with every single speech she gives and with every single role she takes. Today, she took the presiding officer role, and I would like to give a huge round of applause to Toastmaster Smruti, the presiding officer for today's meeting. The stage is all yours, Toastmaster Smruti.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your kind words. That was our Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Maanvi. Please give her a huge round of applause to start the meeting on time. On that note, as a presiding officer, I call this meeting number 34 of Gabby's Online Toastmasters Club to order. Once again, a very warm welcome to fellow Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters, and dear guests to this meeting. As a club, we sincerely appreciate that every time we get an opportunity to welcome so many guests visiting Toastmasters regularly, joining our club meetings upon invitations. Hence, I would like to take this opportunity to share this virtual stage with few of our guests and visiting Toastmasters today. Let me go to my gallery mode and I can see Abhishek. Abhishek, are you a Toastmaster or a guest? Would you like to please give a brief introduction about you in quick 30 seconds?
Yes, sure. Thank you so much, Smriti. And hello, everyone. My name is Abhishek, and I'm based out of Bangalore. Previously, I have been part of Smedley Speaker Society that was around 1.5 year back. So this year, again, I want to restart my communication, improvement journey, and hence I'm a part of the meeting now. But actively, I will be part of the Saturday 10 a.m. meeting. But given the quality of this club, I just try my best to join as many meetings as possible. So I think this is my second meeting as a guest. So yeah, look forward to learning more.
Thank you so much, Abhishek. We are equally looking forward and welcome back to your second innings with Toastmasters. Okay, I can most welcome. I can see Toastmaster Marutesh, though I can't see you, but I can see your presence in the meeting. Would you like to please share a brief introduction about you, how you got to know about us, your expectation in quick 30 seconds?
Yes. Hello everyone. I'm Marutesh. I got to know about Gabbys through my WhatsApp group, and to learn from other, I joined here. Thank you.
Thank you so much for keeping that as crisp as possible. Okay, I can see Sunil Gupta. Would you please help us understand if you're a guest or a visiting Toastmasters and how you got to know about us? Sunil, you are on mute. Would you please unmute yourself?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, yeah. So yes, I'm joining the meeting as a guest, and I have come to know about it from one of my friends living in Mumbai. Yeah,
Okay, thank you so much.
yeah,
We are expecting you will have a great time joining us today. I can see
yes.
Saloni, but she is a family now. She's joining us from quite a time. Let me pick someone new whom I have not seen before. Naveen. Naveen, would you please help us understand if you are a guest or a visiting Toastmaster?
Uh, Hi, I'm a guest here, but I'm traveling. I believe there's a lot of disturbance in the background. So I generally join from laptop, but I'm today traveling and I'm in a bus.
No problem. We heard you enough to understand you. We are looking forward, if network permits, please participate in this meeting today.
Sure.
Okay,
Thank you very
on
much.
that, most welcome. Let me pick one more since I can see not many people name floating around. Vivek Sahu. Would you like to give a quick introduction about you?
Hello, I am Vivek. So I got to know about this club from one WhatsApp group. So I just thought like I can attend and have interaction with you all and see what is going on. And I don't know that I will be able to cope up with the whole meeting, but I'll try maximum to get out of this meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, on that note, just for the benefit of guests, let me tell you, we as a Toastmasters Club is a safe place which we provide and offer where people of different diversity and mindset, they come together and share their experience and expertise, and we try to enhance the wealth of knowledge. To be specific, Toastmasters as an organization, a non-profit organization, is a 100-old year institute for me, span across 149 plus countries and 16,000 plus clubs across globe. It's an institute to practice our communication and leadership skill. It's an environment which helps us to enhance our confidence and personal growth by providing a supportive and learning experience. So here at Gabbys, let me have give you a quick announcements which has been urgent, important, and pending. First, to start with the orientation of the new members, which is happening Wednesday, 14th Feb, tomorrow at 7 p.m. IST. The same will be facilitated by our very own distinguished Toastmaster Saurav, the president of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. To give you a few highlights, what you can expect from the meeting or the orientation batch all put together, the values and fundamentals of Toastmasters. You can know about the pathways, the base camp, what exactly leadership in Gabby's style. It's an open invitation, a session we is primarily for Gabbies, but we welcome members of other clubs as well to join us in this fun and learning session, which will happen tomorrow. The second announcement is the ISC contest registration. International Speech Contest of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club is on 2nd of March, Saturday. The registration of the same will be closed tomorrow, which is 14th Feb 2024. So whosoever is yet to nominate their name, I urge you to please go ahead, set your nomination. The window will close tomorrow. Fill the form, get started with your speech, and we all are looking forward to hear magnificent speech coming up on the 2nd of March. Now, every Toastmasters meeting comes with an agenda, with a theme all put together. And as you can see in the agenda, the theme for today's meeting is Recharge Your Soul. Now it's time to breathe because I have been talking a lot. But trust me, if you ask me, and I was also thinking aloud that what exactly recharging soul means. At present, with -6 degree outside here where I'm living, snowing like hell, you ask me how to recharge my soul, I have two extreme options. One, I'll take a cup of coffee and join Gabby's meeting. Second option, I'll dump everything aside and go back to the bed because it's hardly 9 a.m. morning here. However, maybe that's the difference between a noob and someone who preaches and practices some meaningful content in life, who is none other than our Toastmaster of the day. Recharging soul for her is a meaningful me time. She feels the need of recharging the soul is very important, and on personal life, she practices the same when she feels a bit overwhelmed with work. Now, how she does? She takes a long walk, sometimes she talks to some close friends, or simply meditate for her emotional well-being. Fellow Toastmasters and your guest, now it's time to unplug your mind, phone, and recharge your soul with some wise inputs from the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bimpy. She's a senior quality analyst at one of the pharmaceutical companies who loves to cook, travel in her free time. She joined Toastmasters to elevate her public speaking and leadership skill. Please put your hands together to welcome once again Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari. The virtual stage is all yours, Toastmaster Bimpy. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Presiding Officer, for today's meeting, Smruti Mohanty. So I would like to know how's the Josh for today's meeting, everyone. Please unmute yourself and tell me.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah,
It's really high, or it's
yes, yeah.
tired, or how it is?
Very high.
Very high. Who is that?
Samita.
Oh, Samita, Toastmaster Samita. How about you, Amit, Mrutosh? We have listener Upasana, okay, Yogesh. Please unmute yourself and tell me how's your Josh.
Yeah, full energetic.
Okay, since it is working day, so yeah, I can understand. Still, it matters that we came in this meeting with full of energy. So as already a presiding officer of today's meeting, Smruti Mohanty already introduced the theme of today's meeting, that is recharge your soul. So I would like to take some time and introduce what exactly it means. So recharge your soul means taking time for self-care, reflection, and activities that bring sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment. It's all about rejuvenating yourself and taking steps to refresh and revitalize our mental, emotional, and spiritual state. So there are like many ways to recharge yourself. There are like lot of ample amount of ways how we can recharge ourselves, recharge our soul. So first thing in my list, it is mindfulness meditation. So earlier back then when I was small, meditation and these things kept me boring actually. I felt it, I always feel like why we are sitting idle in one place and meditating it. But since years back, 2 or 3 years back, I came to know the benefits of meditation. It's really helps whenever I'm like stressed or sad. I can just keep calm and do meditate for at least for 5 minutes and really benefits. It really keep me calm and have lot of benefits on this. And I have second point, which is nature connection. And always who don't like tracking and going for out, which is very close to the nature. That is the second point for recharging your soul. And we have this gratitude practice. So may I see like who all in our present here, in our today's meeting present here, does this gratitude practice? May I know anybody who practices the gratitude like in daily basis, or like it could be Toastmaster Samita. How you do this gratitude practice in your daily life? Can you please like
Yeah. Basically, I have my gratitude journal, and every day I keep on writing what are the things that I'm grateful for.
Oh, nice. That really helps, right? Like I
Yeah.
just tried once and it really helps. We always go behind what we don't have. Uh, but we also have to be gratitude what we already have. We already achieved it. And most importantly, that is in my list is digital detox. Whenever we are going for tracking and all, always we will be having very less bandwidth or recharge. That time we can feel that energy, and we can see the benefits when we are digitally detox ourselves. And also we will be having journalism we can do, or we can sometimes what happens, I do disconnect and recharge myself by taking a small nap, or we can call it as power nap. How many of you like does this like occasionally, not always? Can you, anybody can unmute anyone who does this, take power nap in daily routine, whatever it is? Nobody is there? Okay.
I do that whenever I feel exhausted in office. So we have a Batman cave where you can go and sleep. So even 10 minutes of nap recharge you completely. So I
Oh,
often do that. Not often, but whenever I feel tired.
oh, I really like to know your company name where it exactly provides for a power nap. That's really good. Okay. So having said that, we have last point, which is set boundaries as well. When I'm saying set boundaries, it's not like setting boundaries with your loved and dear ones or the loved ones. It's about having a healthy boundary between your personal and professional life to create a balance, which always supports for our mental well-being as well. With this, I would like to start, for the benefit of guests, I would like to start the structure of today's meeting. So in regular meeting, as in regular Toastmaster meetings, we have like 3 mindful sections. So first section is speech section, second section is table topic section, and third section is evaluation section. With this, I would like to call general evaluator of today's meeting, Toastmaster Thilanga Botheju. I would like to take some time to introduce him. Thilanga Botheju is the current president of Nobengu Toastmaster, and he works as an IFS ERP consultant. Give him a huge round of applause, and I'm welcoming him to the stage and introduce his TAGL team. Stage is yours, Toastmaster Thilanga Botheju.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Bimpy, Toastmaster of the day. So we are about to begin another wonderful session with Gabbys Toastmasters. So it's kind of like a timely required session for all. Some of the people has been just joined after the work. So it's time for recharge your soul. So today I will be a principal of the meditation school. So that means today I will playing as a general evaluator role for today's meeting. As a general evaluator, my purpose is to evaluate everything, all the tasks has been carried out to this meeting in accordance with the Toastmasters International. So during the meeting, I will take notes of everything that happened and does not happen very well. So after that, I will evaluate each and every role players as well as the evaluators, speakers, how they have been preparation for this meeting, your organization, the delivery, enthusiasm. Likewise, I have been evaluate you in many criterias, and end of the meeting, I will present my report for you to get to better improvement. This task cannot be done by alone. Even the principals has a team, the lecturers and the panels in the schools. So likewise, I do have a team called this as a TAGL team, timer, accountant, grammarian, and listener. So these people will help me to carry out this meeting to get the better evaluation for better benefit of everyone. So let me start with the timer. Today, the timer role will be played by Toastmaster Maanvi Kumar. Toastmaster Maanvi is a biotechnologist turned into the psychology enthusiastic, currently pursuing a postgraduate degree in training and development from ISTD Delhi. Aside from being a student, her keen interest lies in interacting with new faces and making friends. So you have been coming to the correct platform to make the friends. So please welcome Toastmaster Maanvi. Toastmaster Maanvi, screen is yours for introducing the timer's role.
Thank you so much, Journal Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests present here. I am the timer of the meeting, and being the timer of the meeting, I'll be helping you all with the timing part specifically. As the timer, I'll be noting down all the prepared speeches timing, evaluations, table topics timing, and I'll be helping you, I said. So I'll be using few cue cards. For the prepared speeches, we have two different timings today. First is the 5 to 7 minutes time. I'll show the green card at 5 minutes, the yellow card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. There is a speech of 2 to 3 minutes. For the 2 minutes, I'll show the green card. 2.5 minutes, I'll show the yellow card, and at 3 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. There is a great grace period of 30 seconds for the prepared speeches. Now coming to the table topics, the time limit for table topic session is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute I'll be showing the green, at 1.5 minutes I'll be showing the yellow, and at 2 minutes I'll be showing the red. There is 30 seconds grace period on the above side specifically for the table topics. Now coming to the evaluations, the evaluation time is 2 to 3 minutes. The green card will be shown at 2 minutes. At 2:30 I'll show the yellow card, and at 3 I'll show the red card. The grace period is again on the both sides for the evaluation. For table topics, we have a grace period only on above side, but for the prepared speeches and the evaluations, we have a grace period on both the sides. Try to be in time, otherwise overtiming may lead to disqualification. That was all from my side. As the timer, I'll show the report whenever the general evaluator calls upon. General evaluator, the stage is all yours.
Thank you very much. Timer of the day, Toastmaster Maanvi. Next, I will go to the next role of today's meeting, our counter. As most of us are not native English speakers, we tend to do some mistakes during our speech. For that, we have our counter to measure how we have been performed during our speeches. Today, the counter role will be played by Toastmaster Smruti. So Toastmaster Smruti was a sales manager by profession and certified soft skill trainer by interest. After almost a decade, she was now full-time management student by virtue of time. And Toastmaster Smruti, screen is yours to introduce our counter's role.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. As an counter, I will be listening, making notes, and notify the unnecessary words and sounds used by all the speakers and role takers of today's meeting. This report would focus on 5 major areas. Filler words like and inappropriate interjections, for instances, and, well, but, so, you know. The uses of crutch words like basically, actually, this thing, etc. Repetitive words or phrases, unintentional long or short pauses made by the speakers. I will present my report when called upon by the general evaluator during the general evaluation session. This report will help you to be cautious and mindful about these usages in your upcoming speeches. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Smruti, for in detailed explanation about our counter's role. Next, I would like to introduce the English teacher of the meditation school, the Grammarian. Today, the Grammarian role will be played by Toastmaster Monica. She's an management consultant at Accenture Strategy, and she's loud reading and gardening, and also she's a fitness freak and a baker. So I would like to introduce Toastmaster Monica as a grammarian. Toastmaster Monica, screen is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator. A very good evening to fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take notes of any kind of misuse of the English language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce you the word of the day. So the word of the day is discernment. 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 The meaning of discernment is the ability to judge well. The usage goes as the hotel is much favored by people of taste and discernment. The hotel is much favored by people of taste and discernment. I encourage all of you to use the word of the day in your speeches and table topics. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, the grammarian of today's meeting, Toastmaster Monica. Next, I would like to introduce the listener of today's meeting. As Toastmasters, we are not only doing the speeches, we are listening to others in better half to evaluation, as well as to get the to pay the respect for the speakers. So today, the listener's role will be played by Toastmaster Upasana. Toastmaster Upasana is a crispy, happy-go-lucky bookworm. We have two bookworms today in this meeting, and who loves eat, cook, travel, listen music, and read about Indian mythology. She's been fortunate to visit 13 countries and love exploring new culture. So we have enthusiastic Toastmaster today, Toastmaster Upasana as a listener. Toastmaster Upasana, over to you to introduce the listener's role.
Hello, everybody. Today, I will be your listener. Listening is very important as well as speaking. Today, at the end of the session, I will ask some funny questions which is related to your speaking as well as towards your evaluation. So I would request everybody to please carefully listen each and every speech and each and every evaluation. The question is coming towards you. The stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Upasana. So this is about my team as a general evaluator. With help of this team, I would give a better discernment for all of you at the end of the meeting. So I will present my report at the end of the meeting along with the TAGL team. So with that, I will hand over to the meeting to continue for the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bimpy. Over to you.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator of today's meeting. So as I said already, we have 3 mindful sections. So we'll begin with the first section, that is prepared speeches. So the first speaker is Toastmaster Sudharma Perera. She is attempting level 1, project number 2 in visionary communication. The purpose of her project is to learn or review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Timer, please note, the speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes. Evaluator, can you please confirm? Toastmaster Samita, are you there?
Yes, I am there.
Thank you so much. Toastmaster Sudharma Perera, IDC 100%, IDC 100%, Toastmaster Sudharma. Stage is yours.
IDC 100%. Toastmaster Smruti, do you know the meaning? IDC 100%.
No.
Okay. I don't care 100%. That was my best friend's WhatsApp descriptions. I asked from her, Why did you type that one? You are already like that now? Yes, no. Why I ask like that? Because she is my best friend. I know her very well. By seeing that WhatsApp status, I questions myself. IDC 100%? Am I like that? Absolutely not. I don't care others' opinion on me, but I do care others' advices a lot. Why? Let me tell you why. From 2015 to 2021, I was working as an accountant in a Sri Lankan company. In that company, I was smiling and talking with each and every person. Although I am talking and speaking with each and every person, I found myself got angry easily with my subordinates. For even small thing, I got angry and shouted. Then I questioned myself, am I a good person? Am I a bad person? Meanwhile, I found a YouTube video of Mr. Chaturo Mugili, where I found people have page numbers, person numbers, power of names. I watched each and every video of that numerological course. And then I analyze my own friends and people around me. Yes, it's true. They have same characteristics. So I started basic neurological course 1st of January 2022. If you don't know what is page number, what is personal number or power of name, let me tell you. Personal number is today is 13th February 2024. 13th, 1 plus 3 is the personal number, number 4. Number 4. Total summation of the date is the pair number, number 5. Now, apart from that, I got a personal reading from Mr. Mugiri because I was curious about myself. Can you remember my first questions? Am I a good person or a bad person? I got the answer from Mr. Mugiri from my personal reading. Yes, I am a good person, but I am getting easily got angry because of some unbearable situations, some stressful situations. That is my character. When I am dealing with people, I came to know that is the reason also. Luckily, at that time, I was not in that company. I was in my second working place. There were no stress. I couldn't count any stressful situations as well as no any angry. I was smiling every time. I was lucky to get that decisions before my numerical course. When this come to numerical course, basic course, as per numerology, there are 9 kinds of people. From 1 to 9. When you are dealing with people in this world, you will find that kind of characters everywhere, but you don't know because you didn't study that course. For example, if you have counted your number now easily, you know your personal number. My personal number is number 5 because 14th January is my birth date. You may have counted now what is your personal number. Are there any Toastmasters who have 5th personal number? Number 14th, 5th or 23rd of any month? No one? I guess no one is responding because I can tell you number 5 is not a matter. So I will tell about number 5 people because I am also number 5 person and it will not be a problem. Number 5 people are like they have more and more and they will adapt each and every situations. They will try to understand and mitigate any harmful situations. They are friendly. Another thing is from number 5 characteristics. If you ask last year, what are you doing these days? And today, they will tell you different answers. Why? They like to change. They like to try new things. That's person number 5. My dear Toastmasters, In day-to-day life, in your office world, you may come across different kind of people. There may be lions, there may be tigers, there may be fox, as well as rabbits. If you know their characteristics well, you will get familiar with them and do your activities very peaceful way. If you don't know, you will react. These days, I am also like that. I forgot my last 2 years' lessons and I am reacting to situations like no knowledge. But I am going back to my last 2 years' knowledge and rereading and re-brushing myself with those characters and trying to understand people. Then it will be easy to deal with people and do your day-to-day activities. So I encourage you and dear Toastmasters, please try to start learning some numerical course. You don't want to do big courses, you can watch YouTube videos. It will give you 80% truth, not 100%, 80% truth. Because I have experienced it and I have analyzed it well, and it is a good method. So, my dear Toastmasters, let's try to learn numerological things and get to know people and deal with them very well and ace our day-to-day lives. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sudharma Perera. Give her a round of applause for such a motivational and inspiration speech. Let's begin with the second speech for today's meeting. Toastmaster Punith. So, Toastmaster Punith, he's attempting level 4, project number 1 in innovative planning. The purpose of his project is for the members to practice developing a plan, building a team, and fulfilling the plan with the help of his or her team. The purpose of the first speech is for the member to give a short overview of the plan of his or her project. So Toastmaster Punith, he is an avid non-fiction book enthusiastic, a dedicated practitioner of David Allen's Getting Things Done method, and a prominent ExCom member at Toastmaster Indranagar Pride. Timer, please note, the speech duration is 2 to 3 minutes. Toastmaster Noor will be evaluating Toastmaster Punith. Toastmaster Noor, will you please confirm your presence once?
Yes, madam, I'm here.
Yeah, thank you so much. Reignite Toastmaster Punith. Toastmaster Punith, reignite. Stage is yours. All the best.
Steve Jobs says, we cannot mandate productivity, but we can provide tools to do their best. When I was ExCom member in Toastmasters Indranagar Pride, my primary goal is to make sure that the club meeting execution is as easy as possible. Hence, I can focus on learning and innovations. I wrote docs for role players, SOP on how to handle meetings. We used Google Sheets to track membership and member progress. Despite all this, I see a lag in execution because it's a teamwork. We need a tool for collaboration. To give an example, when the term is over, the club officer has to hand over to the next club officers. During this time, there are several docs we will miss. One of them is feedback and the guidelines on how the club processes. When I gave a thought, then I got an idea of having a central place where we can track all the things related to the club. I'm a person who is curious to know and use productivity tools. I have been using a tool called Notion for the last 5 months. Why can't I use that? Hence, I set a project where I design a dashboard for my club, where we track all action items, checklists, and all docs related to the club. And I also list the guidelines related to club process. The goal should be specific and realistic. If I try to do each and everything, it creates mess. Hence, I decided to define a scope and stick to it. My scope is to design a dashboard, and I write just an outline for the items I have listed. Then, in terms of process, I stick to two processes that immediately adds to my club. The first one is the briefing the roles before club meeting. The second one is the weekly XCOM meeting. I consider the 4 members in my team. The first 2 members assist me in giving a feedback throughout the project. The next 2 members, who are XCOM members, President and VP Education, they use the tool, the guidelines I provided, and give me the feedback. Then I set a deadline of a week, and I give 30 minutes a day, and I regularly have an interaction with my team. Then, if there is, if there is an interruption, I anticipated it. I can anticipate, and I kept a buffer of 2 hours. What is the motivation behind this project? The first one is I want to explore Notion tool. Second one is showing the gratitude towards the club, where I learned a lot. I am prepared for the worst and hoping for the best. Thank you, and over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Punith. Give him a round of applause for giving such an informative speech for today's meeting. Now begin with the next speech for today's meeting. I would like to call Toastmaster Atul Chandra Srivastava. He is attempting level 2 project number 2 in leadership development. The objective of his project is for the member to identify his or her primary leadership style or styles. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspects of his or her primary leadership style or discuss leadership styles in general. Timer, please note, the speech duration is 5 to 7 minutes. And Toastmaster Amit, please confirm your presence. You will be evaluating Toastmaster.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, thank you so much. Toastmaster Atul. He is from Hyderabad, Telangana. He did his MSc Psychology and BA in Special Education and retired principal from State Government of Telangana. He has deep passion for training, public speaking, and is a certified TTT from ICBI, a member of IMPA Hyderabad. Toastmaster Atul Chandra, empowering lives, Toastmaster Atul Chandra. Stage is yours. All the best.
Empowering the lives of vulnerable, disadvantaged, and marginalized population is a great challenge, but it can never be ignored at any cost. The modern concept of globalization, industrialization, commercialization, and competition has brought a revolutionary change in the lifestyle in our society. It is found that everybody is in the race to become number one. And to be number one, they are incorporating innovations and new features in their product and services. The business houses are employing people who are highly talented professionals with multitasking capabilities. They also look for people who can lead by example, who can encourage the people, or who can lead the exam, who can encourage by heart, or appreciate diversity. They can also develop people's potential and be realistic, as well as be serving with a noble intention to the nation, and at the same time work as coach whenever it is necessary, as well as be a process challenger for the problems which comes across in their day-to-day life. All this is said to be the amalgamation of various types of leadership, like autocratic, bureaucratic, democratic, or laissez-faire, charismatic, transactional, transformational, or situational leadership. And all this aims at to delegate, to coach, to support, and to take responsibilities very seriously. In my curiosity to know what is the lifestyle or what is the leadership style I am developing in my day-to-day career, I went through assessment of leadership questionnaires, and I found that the highest score I gained in affiliative type of leadership, which is very much aligned with the work I have been doing since last. My main motto of life was to serve the most vulnerable, marginalized, and disadvantaged group of people in the society, especially those people like persons with disabilities and senior citizens who are above 80 years of age. The society has a number of prejudice and stigma about these people. And my role as an officer in the government was to ensure that a better teamwork takes place and harmony is maintained, with building new rapport, rebuilding trust, as well as make them help to face all kind of odd situations in life. The topic regularly which came into discussion was very sensitive. So it was just like a thin line where it can become a matter of conflict or shock. And my main role was to ensure that the conflicts are avoided and the emotions are handled with greater care. It required excellent communication skills as well as listening skills. And the biggest litmus test or challenge which I faced, especially when I was supposed to create awareness about the ill impact of disability on their life, and at the same time also in communicating the plight of the senior citizens, those above 80 years who were sometimes abandoned or sometimes face manipulation, oppression at their home behind the closed walls with their loved ones. It was a big challenge for me, and I wanted to ensure that people come to know about it. Then another biggest challenge for me was to ensure that the preventive measures, capacity building, and focused intervention should become a part and parcel of the life, so that people should be able to understand the necessity of providing rehabilitation and empowering their lives. So in the prevailing circumstances, it taught me to be optimistic and have a patience and inspire and encourage others to remain positive under any circumstances, to build integrity and to be flexible in fulfilling the desires of the others. So in implementation of the policies, that is by providing the entitlements to the person with disabilities, etc., there was a cautious approach that this particular benefit should not go to the middleman. So I adopted autocratic style of leadership in discharging my business. And in exceptional cases, I used democratic style to meet their ends. So in my regular exposure of with the stakeholders and the circumstances, I came across various good type of leadership, and I try to become good counselor, good mentor, good advisor, good role taker, and also a good friend. I learned that different strokes are to be applied for different folks at different time. And it yielded maturity in my life. And also I realized that there is no one set of leadership useful for all. It was that I have to adopt different methodology to fulfill my dreams. I realized that the leader is the one who learns continuously and make other learn better. So I express my gratitude to all the stakeholders who had enriched my life and carved leadership styles in me so well that now I feel very happy to serve the needy people and to the utmost satisfaction of my life.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Atul, for explaining your journey, how you have overcome challenges in your life by having effective leadership skills as well communication style. Give him a round of applause, everyone. I encourage if possible, come on camera and encourage him and give him a round of applause. Since I can see everybody was having high joes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Atul, Toastmaster Atul. So let's begin with okay. So now we will be having a quick break so we can recharge our soul. So we can have 5 minutes of break. So we will be back by 8:27. See you then. All are back. I can see guest Sunil. Meeta is there. Toastmaster Meeta is there. Smruti is there. Can I see the thumbs up or come on camera? Thank you so much. Let's begin with the continuation of the theme, as today's theme is Recharge Your Soul. So I would like to call Sudharma, and I would like to know, like, how would you like recharge your soul? What is your preferences on this?
Recharge myself.
Yes.
You want to know that?
Yeah, yeah. Everyone wants to know.
Every Sunday I'm going to church, but not frequently. I want to go, but sometimes it was not right. The main thing is going to church every Sunday. It was the key factor. Again, these days I am doing that love kind meditation and yoga and reading books. Those are the recharging points.
Wow, nice. It's quite similar to, it's like resonating with my list items. I can see Gauri Agarwal is there, Toastmaster Gauri Agarwal. So how do you like normally manage to be mindful throughout your day? Would you like please highlight few things?
I like to be mindful by zoning out. So when things are really getting out of control or I'm very tensed or on the verge of getting angry, I just try and put my attention somewhere else. So whatever's happening around me in my mind, I reach somewhere else. And I come back after 5 minutes and it just helps me deal with whatever's happening better.
Wow, nice. So we have Toastmaster Nina Vij. Would you like to please tell us like what is your like favorite quote or mantra which you follow? Would you like to talk about something like your favorite quote or mantra you have? Okay, I would like to pass on this to speaker, Toastmaster Punith. Would you like to mention any quote or mantra you follow in your life or anytime?
I think there are several quotes I like. At this moment, I'm not getting any one of them. But
Yeah.
currently, the thought coming to my mind is hunt for motivation. I think that will rejuvenate our life.
Yes, yeah, true. So I can see Toastmaster Monica. So usually how you resonate yourself or recharge yourself from your daily activities, daily work-life balance, how you do maintain that?
So for me personally, I think I just try to go for a run for 30 minutes or 5 kilometers daily, or if not daily, then 5 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week. So that acts as a major refreshment in my day-to-day activities. And nowadays, I'm trying this new thing of having a cold shower. Like earlier, I always used to switch on the geyser and take a hot water bath, but now I'm trying this new thing of cold shower. And the change that I've observed in my life is that I feel more refreshed. I don't feel lazy, and I stay fresh throughout the day. So that is how I keep myself going.
Yeah, agree to this. So let's begin with one fun game, which is called as 5 item story. So I encourage everybody like to participate in this fun game. So this is like 5 item stories. So I will be showing 5 objects and then calling the names. You need to make a story out of those objects, linked to that objects. So I have phone here. I have one scissor. I have, I can take this. I have one comb and this one, which basically you can find it in girls' wardrobe, that is hairpin. So total 3, 4, and I have one water bottle here. I'll just remove this background so it will be more visible. I have this water bottle. So let's begin. This is 5 item story. So with each objects, everyone have to start speaking and make a story linked with the last one. So let's start with the phone. So I have this phone. Main character, I can call it out as Shushma. So Shushma, I need to use this phone as my making story. So Shushma has installed Instagram in her phone. Next is Caesar. Who would like to go? I can see Smruti. Smruti, you can start making story on this. After phone, then I have Caesar.
Since Sushma is completely new to Instagram, she is all thrilled to try some fancy and furry hairstyle. For that, Caesar is a must-have thing. So Caesar it is. So Sushma is all set to try a very new fancy hairstyle, which she can post on Instagram.
Wow, nice. I would like to call Gauri. So I have this Groot wooden statue. So you can link with the story and then it should be like quick one. So
Sushma to the hairdresser, please don't make me look like this guy.
okay, nice. I would like to call Toastmasters Jitender. I have a comb here.
Oh, I don't have hairs. What will I do of this comb?
Who tells this Toastmaster? Shushma.
Yeah, Toastmasters.
So I have this hairpin. I would like to call Sudharma, Toastmaster Sudharma.
Yes.
So Shushma wants to tie her hair using this hair clip. So
It doesn't have hairs.
oh yeah. Oops, she purchased this hair clip and she can't use this. She have to gift somebody.
Yeah, please give me. I want to.
You want to use?
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. I would like to call Meeta. Meeta, I have water bottle here.
Oh, yes. Sushma is very thirsty. She came all the way from walking and jogging, and it was too sunny. So she was very tired and exhausted. So she started opening her purse and started hunting water bottle to drink the water and get fresh. So she just started water bottle. So even we too drink water bottle, like water when we are walked too much of a long way.
Yes, now we have pen. I encourage Sanoli Perera. Would you please connect with this story? I would like to pass on to Monica, if possible. Monica, Amit, Gupta, anybody? Okay, I'm not hearing. Amruta, would you like to give a chance on this? I have a pen. This is the last.
Yes, sure.
Can
So can you explain me, can I talk about it?
So main character is Shushma. Relates to that, you can talk about this. Just now I have shown water, which she already talked about. Like she's thirsty and she have she have used this water bottle. You can use this pen to explain for the next.
So I have to sell this pen
Okay.
or just talk about it.
Yeah, nice. So I have last this.
Toastmaster Atul is raising his hand in case you want to go to him.
Yes, I'm just searching for. I have this small idol, Ganesha idol. Toastmaster Atul.
When she saw, Sushma saw on Instagram, she cut her hairs and she wanted to look modern. But later she realized that looking modern is not good. Our traditional, she returned to her traditional culture and prayed to God that her hair should be as long as previously it was.
Wow, nice, nice attempt. Thank you so much, everyone. So let's begin with our, anybody else? Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for attempting this fun game. Let's begin with the next section, that is next mindful section, that is table topic session. And today's table topic master is Toastmaster Jitender Rulaniya. He is travel enthusiast who is interested in different cultures and values, proficient horse rider who believes in a circle of influence, always focusing on things that he can control. He is passionate about running. It's like meditation for him. Over to you, Jitendra Rulaniya.
I think that's fine, Toastmaster Bimpy. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guest. Today, I'm your table topic master. Table topics allow you to think on your feet and improvise further. In many times, we are in situation we don't know how to answer those. So this table topic prepare you to think differently. It will improve your communication through your listening, organizing, and then delivering. So let's start. Before I share my first topic, let me share the small incident which happened in my life when I was a small kid. One day, my teacher came and asked me, Jitender, you have to present the news of the day tomorrow because the dedicated person is not turning up. And I was not sure what should I do next. Somehow I had those news 5 lines and I went in front of the whole crowd in school. The moment I start reading, my legs were shivering. So who is ready to, shiver his leg or her legs? Yeah, I can see Samita ji, Yogesh. Okay, we'll start with Samita ji. So for you, I think I have to start with the most difficult part of it. So at least I try to shiver your legs. If you were to create a metaphor for your soul, what would be and why?
Today's talk is about the soul, rejuvenating the soul. When I think back, during the growing up years, talking about soul or thinking about life was not in my agenda. Being a good person was, but later in life, slowly, the thought of is the soul there? Will my soul travel with me to the next life? Started creeping in. And the question itself came with a lot more questions. Taking a pause in life and thinking, what will my soul do? What will it carry? Of course, we know physical properties will not go with us. But if I have to have a metaphor for my soul, I need to know what will it carry with me. What will it carry is something which I didn't get the answer to. Thoughts? I'm not sure. Emotions? Definitely not. Impressions? Maybe. What can I call my soul then? Will it be a metaphor like a bird soaring up in the sky? Or will it be like a hill, calm, composed, forever there, relaxing the mind of the people, making them a seeker? I am still searching. What can it be? Should I be someone who is not so calm? Because in reality, I am not. Can it be something which has a little bit of naughtiness in it? I'm still thinking, and I really don't know. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Samita ji. I think you have taken a wonderful take. Bird soaring in the sky or a mountain which is calm and composed, and you are still searching. So I can see many hands, but let's start in a sequence. So we'll go ahead with Yogesh. So when I was in school, after delivering my first line, then slowly my hand started sweating. So I want Yogesh to sweat his hands. So let me share the topic. One thing that your soul hates to the core.
Public speaking. That's why I'm here. Even now I am a little bit trembling. So a month before, there was a presentation which we were supposed to give it to a couple of people from the senior management. We were a team of 5 people and 3 people successfully did their presentation. Then my turn came up and I messed it up. I screwed it up completely. And after that, I decided to work on it and I joined Toastmasters Club. So public speaking has been a very invincible thing for me so far. And I'm very afraid of speaking in front of people. I want to improve my communication skills and I'm working upon it. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Yogesh, for sharing your insights. And just for your information, that public speaking is second most fear after death. So you're not alone. There are many people, around this. And I'm sure when you're part of Toastmasters, with the practice, you can become better and better. So it's just a matter of time that you become, successful presenter. With that,
thank you.
Yeah. So during my school, after reading my second line, then slowly the sweat started appearing on my head. So now who is ready for the sweat on his head? I can see Toastmaster Amruta. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Topic for you is any life experience that has lasting impact on your soul.
Okay. Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, for this wonderful topic. I practicing yoga from 2010, and in 2021 I decided to go ahead with the teachers training course of yoga, and then I joined one institute for one batch. And there is one lady came to our institute having a paralytic stroke, and when she came every day with so much of discipline and so much of dedication and faith towards that this will cure me. That mindset that will impacted me a lot, because when she came to institute there is no movement in her left side. There is movement but not like us. So after practicing for almost 6 months continuously, now she moved her hand, her fingers, her ankle joint, knee joint, and that was so beautiful. So that experiences have a long lasting experience on me, because I thought mindset is very powerful, and you have faith whatever you are doing, and you can achieve it. When your body will support you, when you have faith in something, you can achieve anything. So that one thing impacted me in last year. So that's my take on this. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Amrita, for sharing this, experience, because I'm sure many of us, it's just that how we believe in ourselves and we can see that change. And you have shared such a beautiful experience. Thank you for sharing this. Now I want to go ahead next with Sunil, our guest, Sunil. So are you ready with the table topic? Okay. So
yes.
Okay, great. So for you, I would say it's very easy one since you're a guest. So do you prefer to go out or sit at home to recharge your soul, and why?
Okay. As I have to recharge my soul, I think to recharge your soul, you have to stop yourself to do or to keep it out of work. So for this, I always prefer to sit alone at home. And I think when you stop your activities, whether you think or you physically do anything, you can recharge your soul. You have to gather your energy, because whatever you do, even you think, you lose some energy. And to gather energy, to you can say to retain your energy, you have to stop everything. Whatever you do, you can lie on a bed and keep yourself quiet for some time. I think it's a powerful way to recharge your soul. And another thing is that the benefit of it is that you are able to think what kind of mistakes you made, and what are the solutions for those mistakes, and you can go ahead with new energy, new power, new abilities. So I think it is better to sit alone at home to recharge your soul. Thank you.
Thank you, guest Sunil. I think you have shared the some of the anecdotes that we have to stop working and then take a pause, sit alone, and of course reflect on it and find the peace within. Thank you. So during my speech when I was in school, the moment I reached to the fourth line, the words are not coming out of my mouth. So I can see many hands. Let's see if I am able to succeed in that. Okay, let me invite Toastmaster Gauri. Are you ready?
I'm scared, but kind of.
Have you tried to manipulate your soul, and what were the repercussions? Have you tried to manipulate your soul, and what were the repercussions?
I am a chartered accountant by qualification, and everything was going on well. I loved it till it lasted. COVID hit, and suddenly the government offices were shut. There was nothing happening on the chartered accountancy front. I came across this course on image consulting and soft skills training. I took it up and started enjoying it. I started getting online trainings even before I finished my course. It interested me. It was also helping me transform and work on myself better. I thought it was working holistically on me. After the lockdown opened up, I made a very impulsive decision to decide that I'm going to switch my career from being a chartered accountant to an image consultant. I went up to my family and shared this with them. Imagine a chartered accountant father having a qualified chartered accountant daughter and giving him the biggest shock of his life, probably. He just went silent. Just to impress him or just to make him feel good. I mean, I went through guilt, I went through a lot of emotions, and I thought, let me continue with this. Now, was I manipulating my soul? This is not the thought that came to my mind at that time, but I definitely wasn't happy. Numbers is my thing. I love it. But after tasting this, I wasn't enjoying it. Where there's no happiness, of course, the soul is also not happy. My skin started showing it. I started getting pimples. So definitely my soul was not happy because the body was not happy. The mind was not happy. Nothing was happy. And I finally made the decision to switch my career. So I think I went from manipulating my soul and then coming back on track. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Boy. I still can't believe chartered accountant being image consultant. But ultimately you found the voice of your soul. So thank you for sharing this. Now, who is ready next? Let me go back to my story. So when I was in school, on the fourth line, I couldn't speak. And then I realized that, everyone is staring at me. So who would like to have that kind of feeling? I can see Vivek raising his hand. So are you ready, Vivek?
Yes.
Okay, great. What would your soul say when given a microphone? What would your soul say when given a microphone?
Thank you, Toastmaster, for giving this opportunity to let my soul express through microphone. I feel our souls talk with our subconsciousness. Whatever there is going in our subconsciousness level, souls basically feel that, think about that, and implement that in real world. So if my soul will be having microphone, then definitely he will be talking with my subconsciousness, and that subconsciousness is basically, I would say, a feedback from what I am doing in the real world, whether what feedback I am giving to myself, whether it is a positive feedback or negative feedback. So if I am giving a positive feedback to myself, then definitely my subconscious would be improving, in a sense, what all the results that I am getting. So I feel it is my subconscious which I have to work upon if my soul would be willing to talk. And whatever the things that goes on my subconscious mind, whether it is to go on public and have a public speaking, or it would be like just roam anywhere you want to as a freedom, or earn as much as money you want to, and achieve a dream whichever you have thought in your life to achieve. These are the things that goes on. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivek, for sharing that. I completely
Table
concur
topic,
with
table
that.
topic master Jitendra. We already crossed the time. So
Yeah, I think we still have 1 minute. No?
yeah, okay, then go ahead, no issues. So Grammarian Monica, Toastmaster Monica, I have seen like she was raising her
Okay,
hand.
Monica, you can, are you ready for the topic? Toastmaster Monica. Okay.
Yes.
What life lesson did you learn the hard way?
Thank you for sharing this topic with me. The life lesson that I learned the hard way. First of all, I would like to begin by saying that there are numerous and a motley of life lessons that I've been learning, that I have learned and will learn to keep myself going. One life lesson that I learned the hard way was that when I was a teenager, or rather, when I started working in a corporate setup, my communication was never clear. I always used to assume things that yes, people will definitely understand this statement. This is something by default that people will definitely assume and understand and implement in their work. Slowly, gradually, when I moved to another corporate setup, and I have gained around 6 to 7 years of experience, I completed my MBA. Gradually, I realized that you cannot assume things on your own. You cannot assume that the other person will definitely understand this thing, because my understanding might be different and the other person's understanding might be different. So as it is suggested that communication is the solvent of all the problems, and it is also the foundation of personal development. That is something that I learned gradually, and I'm really thankful for that. So you need to be very clear in your communication. Brevity, the word brevity is there for a reason, and you need to implement it in your daily communication. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Monica, for sharing this. And of course, communication is one of the important skill in today's life, and without which you cannot progress if you're in corporate world. So yeah, of course, and we are at the right stage being part of Toastmaster. Yeah, with that, when I was in school, so somehow I, gave my news of the day, and afterwards I realized I never went on the stage, and it took me 20 years to go back and try again when I became manager. So with that, I'm still improving, and I'm sure with my consistency, I can become better with time. So thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the table topic session today. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master. Give him a round of applause for getting us wonderful topics for us. Now let's begin. Before that, I would like to ask Zoom Master, do we have any disqualification for speeches or evaluations?
For the prepared speeches, yes, we do have 2 disqualifications. Only Toastmaster Sudharma is on time for the prepared speeches, so we'll not have the polls for that. And for the table topics, every speaker is qualified.
Wow, nice.
Congratulations to everyone. I'm ready with the polls, launching in a second.
Yeah, sure, you can launch. Meanwhile, I would like to tabletop. How about evaluations, Zoom Master?
We are not yet done with the evaluations.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
We'll after the
Okay, yeah. So table topic speaker polls already launched. Please do vote on that. Meanwhile, we'll start with the third section, third mindful section. I would like to hand over the stage to general evaluator of the day. Please begin with the general evaluation for today's meeting. Stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bimpy. So without further ado, I will start the evaluation. First of all, I would like to invite the first evaluator, Toastmaster Samita Kar. Toastmaster Samita will be evaluating Toastmaster Sudharma's speech. Toastmaster Samita is a 30 plus years experience in academia as a principal and now as a trainer. She is a mother of 2 wonderful children, and one of her son introduced her to the Toastmaster fraternity. Toastmaster Samita, over to you to present the evaluations.
Thank you, General Evaluator. My target speaker, Sudharma. It was always a pleasure to listen to you. And definitely you have met your speech purpose. The very beginning, the title of your speech created a curiosity about what are you going to speak. And then when you asked questions, all our audience were engaged. The moment you asked the question about number, what is your number? I was counting to see if I had that number 5. It was not there. I love the macro expression, especially at the beginning of your speech when you were talking about a friend. You involved a lot of storytelling, and that storytelling was very candid. The flow was very comfortable. When we tell a story, if it is hooking onto the audience, the retention is far greater. You have done a wonderful work on it. Along with your story, you were telling us about the different type of people, about how you were unable to control your anger, and your interest in learning numerology. Your speech was very well structured. Like every speech, this speech also kept us hooked from the starting and the middle body portion to the conclusion part that we came across. Like all speeches, to be elevated to the next level, there are a few things which you may consider that will improve the quality of the speech. One, if conclusion is the most important part of the speech, the second most important part is the opening. I have already spoken how I loved your starting. I would have loved to hear you have an impactful conclusion. Using more vocal variety in your speech, like, I would get so angry on the people around me. Or try learning. Or when you had learned numerology, your happiness that could come out through the vocal variety. Your smile. You look lovely when you smile. Please smile often in your speech. Especially at the end when you were talking about numerology and you have learned it and you have implemented it, that would create a next level of connect with your audience. Take a step back while you are speaking. Then you can use your hands properly. Overall, it was a very engaging, well-presented speech. Work on your vocal variety, and I'm waiting to hear you speak again. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Samita, for that constructive evaluation. For your point about taking back the stage and speak, so I would like to add something like for Toastmaster Sudharma's speech. So it will help you to have a better stage movement, actually. It will have some distance between you and camera. So take a step back, little back from the camera, and with the stage movements, to the next speeches. Overall, good luck with your future speeches. And next, we will move on to our next evaluator, Toastmaster Noor. Toastmaster Noor will be evaluating Toastmaster Punith speech. Toastmaster Noor is a Toastmaster since year 2013. Once for veteran Toastmaster in the Grabbys Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster Noor, over to you to present the evaluation.
Thank you, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. A very good evening to you all. Now, Toastmaster Punith, one thing is crystal clear. You're an achiever. The characteristics of an achiever are very evident throughout your speech, from how clearly you deliver your speech to meeting the purpose of your speech. Now, I love the speakers who set the context for their speeches, right? Your introduction focused on a lack of tool for productivity and thus the need for one to be the best, right? You reinforce that with a personal example of you being in the XCOM of Indiranagar Toastmasters. Using that example, you pointed out, despite best efforts of all your best efforts, there were some shortcomings in executing a Toastmasters speech where there is focus on learning and innovation. Now, your facial expressions, Toastmaster Punith, were very smooth. Your hand gestures were strong and swift without any half-hearted movement. I have seen people raising their hand just till a certain extent, and then after that it dies down. You did not have such half-hearted movement. Now that implies what? It implies confidence. Now I can deduce that you're a natural speaker. Now you also pointed out a couple of important aspects in running a Toastmasters club. One, knowledge transfer. Two, process documentation. Now, the approach I see is a problem solution methodology, which you adopt to drive a point. And it's quite effective, I think. Now, you were also specific about how you achieved that product. The problem was already defined in earlier part of the speech, and then you delivered the whole process of how you address the problem, from defining clear scope to sticking to defining two processes for briefing and feedback with precise number of people, and those people had deadlines and a buffer was inclusive of it. Now, Notion came out as a winner for organizing and improving productivity. Now, I take away that message that Notion is a clear winner. And I personally, I have used Notion and I think it's amazing. Now, there are a couple of things you might want to consider to make your speech more effective. Number one, the obvious, meeting the expectation of time. Now, you can set your speech time. 3 to 4 minutes might be great. Now, once you set certain expectations for the audience, it is imperative, Toastmasters, that we meet or exceed those expectations. Now, meeting time limits helps you also conclude strongly. Right? Number two, deliberate pauses. Effective pauses are critical to help the audience digest important points. Now, if you're delivering any important message, you might want to consider a couple of seconds to help them digest the idea. Overall, Toastmaster Punith, I think you are a natural speaker who has clarity on how to speak, what to speak, and when to speak. Now, if you can be mindful a little bit about your time, you will be able to conclude strongly, and the audience will be more receptive to your message. I wish you only the best, Toastmaster. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Noor, for that constructive evaluations. And for your improvement point, Toastmaster Punith, I would like to add some points. Since you have done the first speech about your managing the project, for the second one will be about when you are doing the project actually. So make sure you will follow the SMART technology. Like you might know, the SMART will be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. Some kind of things you can find as the project management. So use these techniques when you are doing the UN project as well as the next speech. So it will be make your speech and the project will be measurable within the time limits. So Ranol, good luck to your project as well as the next speech. With that, I will like to go to the next evaluator, Toastmaster Amit Gupta. Toastmaster Amit will be evaluating Toastmaster Atul's speech. Toastmaster Amit works as a data scientist in a retail company. He keeps himself busy with sport, physical activities, and exploring new things in his life. So I would like to invite Toastmaster Amit to present the evaluation for Toastmaster Atul's speech. Toastmaster Amit, over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I hope I am audible, right? Yeah. So, congratulations, Toastmaster Atul, for completing Level 2 Project 2. The project name was Understanding Your Leadership Style, and the purpose of this speech was for a speaker to share some aspect of his primary leadership style or talk about leadership style in general. So I will evaluate this one into two categories. First one is the area where you have done a really great job, and the second one where you need to work on. So I will talk about the area where you have really done great. So let's talk about the content. So you had really good content where you talk about your personal journey, and your goal was to uplifting like the life of people, right? Especially under privileged one. Second point, you were looking very confident while giving the speech, and your hard work toward the toward the purpose of your life, which is helping other, was reflecting in your voice, in your speech. Third thing is that your voice was very clear. Second part is that the area where you can work on. So for any speech, like there are three things. One is the introduction, main body, and the conclusion. So I found that the introduction and the conclusion was missing in your speech. You mainly focus on the main content, right? For example, in the introduction, you could talk little bit about the leadership style or the impact of leadership in 3-4 lines. Similarly, in conclusion, also you could have summarized with anything, whatever you had in your speech. So two things you can work on. Second thing is the audience engagement. So I found that like you haven't asked any question, like you couldn't try to engage the audience. So you could have asked any question in introduction only. For example, have you thought about underprivileged people? Have you got any idea to overcome their challenges? Something like that. Third point is that I was expecting your camera should have been tilt little bit down, so I could see your hand basically little bit. That is one thing. And other than that, you need to practice little bit more, so you do not need to look again and again in the script. And the last point is that when you are giving one scenario, like in the affiliated leadership, you talked about the you have done work for the underprivileged people. So when we have completed the scenario, you could have emphasized little bit on the on the word affiliated leadership, like I have done this work under affiliated leadership, so that we can easily map like that example with the leadership style. So overall, this was very good speech. A couple of things like you had good content. You were looking confident. Your voice was clear. Like the improvement side, you need to work on the structure, audience engagement, and then you need to practice little bit more. This was all from my end. Good luck for your next speech. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster. So, hope I am audible.
Yes.
Yeah. So I need to add some few points for the Toastmaster Atul's speech. So since you have been explained about leadership styles like a dynamic leadership style regarding the affiliate, autocratic, and democratic, so I would like to encourage share some experience what you have been real life when you have practiced, how you have been practiced the leadership style, like you said during your business scenarios you have been practiced autocratic and democratic. Give some real life examples as Toastmaster Amit has been explained. So that will be help audience to understand the content of your speech. So with that, I would like to move to the TAGL team now. So let me call upon the time of today's meeting. Today, the timer roll will be played by Toastmaster Maanvi. Toastmaster Maanvi, over to you to present timer's report.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest present here. Here is the timer report. I believe you can see the screen. Thank you so much. So there were a few disqualifications today. Toastmaster Amit was disqualified. He took 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Toastmaster Atul was disqualified. He took 7 minutes and 37 seconds. In table topics, everyone was qualified. But in evaluation, Toastmaster Amit was disqualified. He took 3 minutes and 36 seconds. I'll be sharing my report in the chat box. You can see your timings. All others are qualified. That was all from my side as the timer. Thank you so much, General Evaluator. The stage is all yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Maanvi. Next, I will move to the account of today's meeting, Toastmaster Smruti. Over to you to present the accountant's report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Let me share my screen. Please confirm once the screen is visible. Thank you. The word, thank you so much, Sudharma. A big shout out to many people, but to name a few, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Monica, Toastmaster Upasana, Toastmaster Samita, and Toastmaster Noor for either using one or not at all using any touch, filler, or inappropriate interjections in while giving the speeches or attempting the table topic or even answering to the TMOD. So a big congratulations to these names. Other than that, we also had people who used bare minimum of 2 to 3 filler and touch words. I'll paste this report on the chat box. You can please take some time and scan through all the details. One minute recommendation from my end, which I can see from the screen, are so and, where the three highlighting terminology used today by most of the speakers. It so happen when we think a lot and then try to speak more faster, or we don't have enough content to speak out. Two suggestions. One, before we speak anything, either prepared speeches or a table topic or in general conversation, take some mindful pauses, which will help us to frame and structure the sentences. Second, even if you think and feel like you are falling short of words, it's okay to take pauses and try to speak 80 to 100 words within a minute. That's it from my side. Back to General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Smruti, for that wonderful report of the accountants. Next, I will move to the Grammarian's report. Today, the Grammarian role was played by Toastmaster Monica. Toastmaster Monica, over to you to present your report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. As I said before, the word for the day was discernment, the ability to judge well. I couldn't discern any of you using this word. Pardon me if I'm incorrect, but I'll just give you one more meaning for discernment: to see or notice something with difficulty, the ability to judge well. The other words for discern may be distinguish, make out, pick out, recognize, etc. TM Smruti, TM Samita, TM Upasana, TM Gauri, they were very clear in their language and in their usage of words. They were very clear in their diction. So kudos to them. I will also list down a few good words that have been used in this meeting. Invincible, anecdote means a revelation. Holistic means an overall view. Impulsive, subconscious. Brevity, which means precise. Motley, which means a plethora. Elevate, deliberate, critical, affiliated leadership. So thank you to all of you for such good usages of words in this meeting. And over to you, General Evaluator. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Monica, for the presenting the Grammarian's report. Next, I will move to the next role of today's meeting, the listener. Today, the listener role will be played by Toastmaster Upasana. Toastmaster Upasana, over to you to present the listener's report and evaluations.
Thank you so much. So I will keep it very crisp. I have 5 questions. Now the catch is, whosever name I say, they have to answer. Correct? Now, whosever answer it is, like supposedly I ask Toastmaster Samita a question, and the answer is Toastmaster Sudharma. Toastmaster Sudharma chooses who is the next person I should choose. I hope this rule is very clear. Correct? So, the first question is, what is the mantra of Jitendra's recharge? How does Jitendra recharge himself? So, I would want Gauri, Toastmaster Gauri to answer this. Toastmaster Gauri?
I'm blank.
It is very easy. It is very easy. Okay. No worries. Toastmaster Jitendra, do you want to choose anybody?
Toastmaster Smruti.
Toastmaster Smruti, what is Toastmaster Jitendra's mantra for recharging himself?
I'm just recollecting he's an athlete, so I think it's running.
No.
Or okay, horse riding.
Very easy. Toastmaster Jitendra,
I
you can
pass.
answer it for yourself.
Yeah, I think taking off from the work and sleeping. Yeah.
Power nap is the answer. Okay, so listening is important. Okay, next. Toastmaster Jitendra, you can choose anybody else. I'll give the next question.
Toastmaster Bimpy.
Toastmaster Bimpy, can I have you on the virtual camera? Okay, so yes. So guest Amruta, when did she start her yoga? In which year did she start her yoga?
In which year she started her yoga? Some 90s, she said.
Huh?
Just a random guess. Some 90s, I guess.
No. Next, you can pass on to somebody else
Pass
also
on.
if you do
I would
not
like
know.
to pass on to Sunil. Sunil Gupta. Would you like to attempt for this?
No guess. Sorry.
When did guest Amruta start her yoga? Which year?
Toastmaster Upasana, you can
Sorry.
tell the answer.
2012?
Sorry, no clue.
No, it's 2010. It's 2010. Okay. The next question is, anybody, Toastmaster Sudharma, how does Toastmaster Monica recharge herself? How does Toastmaster Monica recharge herself?
Answer it.
You can pass it. You can pass this question if you do not know the
Toastmaster
answer.
Jitendra. Yeah, Toastmaster Jitendra.
We have Toastmaster Gauri waiting for her turn.
Okay, next, anybody?
Yeah, Toastmaster Gauri. Yeah.
He takes cold showers.
Cold shower.
Good, very good, very good. That's nice. Yay. Okay, next, can we have Toastmaster Atul? What are the 5 things which Bimpy, Toastmaster Bimpy has showed us during her storytelling thing?
It was a cell phone, comb, hairpin, water bottle.
Yes.
And one was the scissors.
Very good. Yay. And you can now choose anybody, any of the Toastmaster. And this is the last question.
You want me to choose?
Yes, you can choose any Toastmaster.
Smita Kar.
Yes. Toastmaster Samita, what is, oh, you were the Toastmaster Sudharma's evaluator, so I would ask that. Can we have somebody else? Can I see somebody else?
Speaker 2, Punith.
Yes. Okay. Toastmaster Punith, what is Toastmaster Sudharma's personal number?
5. She mentioned 5.
Yes.
Correct. Correct. Thank you so very much for your active participation. And by this, I see that active listening was not done. So I would request all the Toastmasters to listen carefully because it is also a very necessary communication skills. With this, I hand over the stage to our general evaluator. Thank you so much for your active participation.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Prashana, for that interactive session. Hope everyone has been learned and to get the importance of listening to everyone. So with that, it's time to present my report as a general evaluator of today's meeting. So I will start with some good points I have been observed throughout the meeting. The meeting agenda was shared in advance as well as the flyer with the link. So kudos to the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Maanvi, for sharing those information with the people who has been engaging throughout the meeting as well as the visiting Toastmasters. And also today we had one of an interesting session. I have been engaged with the Gabbys Toastmasters by Toastmaster Bimpy about recharge your soul, and there are some like good comments and as well as learning points have been raised throughout the meeting by her, and it's about like interactive session with audience with her game of 5-item story as well as asking questions from the audience. So job well done on that, Toastmaster Bimpy. So all the evaluators as well as the speakers has been done a wonderful job. They all have been well prepared for their roles as well as the timer and also the counter, the grammarian. So everyone has done a perfect job on today's meeting. So for the improvement of point, I would like to share some things about today's meeting. For the grammarian, I believe that word of the day has been not spoken like not much in today's meeting. So just some suggestion we can just practice in future meetings, like share a word of the day. When you are presenting that, you can share the word with some example sentences as well as the how you pronounce it. So then it will be have a better interaction with the audience. Then they might have been remembered it when you are presenting like that way, because always like we said, we can see, we can listen, and so then both are at the same time, then it will be remembered to the human mind. So just you can practice that when you are presenting as a grammarian role. So that's one of like a suggestion point for the role players. So other than that, I would like to encourage all the speakers to turn on the camera when you are speaking. It will be helpful for the better evaluations as well as it will make you more confidence. I believe the most of the guest has been spoken on today's meeting. So just try to turn on the camera as soon as possible. So it will help you to build up the confidence when speaking in front of the audience. So those are some points have been observed in today's meeting. Overall, everybody have done a great job, and we have learned a lot about how to recharge ourselves. And it's kind of like a wonderful session, timely session required for everyone. So within the conclusion, I would like to say there's a kind of like quote from the USA poet T.S. Eliot. He said, "Every moment is a fresh beginning. Every moment is a fresh beginning." Keep that in mind. So if you have learned something today, practice is to the best level and just practice and just use it in your next meetings. So overall, you had a great session. Thank you for everyone. So I will just hand over the meeting back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Bimpy. Over to you.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator of the Day, Toastmaster Thilanga Botheju. Thank you so much. I would like to ask Zoom moderator, please launch the poll for remaining polls, like this one, TAGL role and evaluator, and as well, what was that? Evaluator, TAGL role.
And
Just
this
two.
one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you have launched already. So I encourage everybody, please vote for the best evaluator. Meanwhile, I would like to conclude this today's meeting theme, that was recharge your soul. Hope you all have recharged a little bit by attending this meeting. So sometimes I just want to conclude this. Sometimes what happens, we often forget to get some time for ourselves, that really important for our mental and emotional spiritual well-being. So I would like to highlight few points, like just 5 minutes of break whenever you are getting in daily routine daily routines, so we can get some time and do some deep breathing exercise or do some mindful walking, or could be affirmation, positive affirmation, going through the positive affirmation, and then also we can have mindful tea or coffee break. So this all can calculated as part of our recharging our soul, and we can like begin with our daily work as well. By this, I will be concluding this, and I would like to hand over the stage to presiding officer for today's meeting, Toastmasters Smruti Mohanty. Stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bimpy. Please give her a huge round of applause for keeping us energized, awake, especially for me, and pumped up throughout the entire meeting, giving us new meaning, definition, and direction to rejuvenate yourself, relive the moment, and enjoy each and every stance of it. Thank you so much for keeping the session full on, interactive, and encouraging. By the time I'm getting the results of the polls, where you have chosen your favorite role taker, speaker, or auxiliary role taker, meanwhile, I would request few of our guests to please share your feedback, your thoughts on the session, on your experience here. I can see Sunil. Sunil, I would request you to please share your feedback or your thoughts on the session which you have witnessed today.
Thank you, Smruti, for giving this chance to you can say evaluate the meeting. So I would say that the meeting was fantastic, and I learned a lot. And I learned that how can I speak? I can speak fluently as well as taking pauses to think about the content. Yeah, so it's been really useful, and you can say favorable for me in terms of speaking English, and it's been really fantastic. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sunil, for all those kind words. These are the words which help us to keep moving forward and come up every next meeting with some new content and meaningful insights. Thank you so much once again. I can see Vivek still with us. Vivek, would you like to please share your comments or feedbacks on the session which you have witnessed today?
First of all, thank you all to uh, having me on this meeting. And secondly, I enjoyed this meeting a lot from starting to the end. And the energy level of the whole member was quite high, especially the listening questions that they were asking. So overall, I had really good time. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Vivek. Pleasure is all ours, and we are glad to be a part of your learning journey today. Okay, I can see the results in front of me. In interest of time, let me quickly go and move to announcing the names of the favorite role takers which you have selected. Starting up with the favorite table topic speaker. We have limited number of participants. Having said that, if you would like to guess any name, I'll take a pause here. Any nomination or any favorite table topic speaker you think has picked up or not won, but somehow bagged this title? We had many speakers today, many table topic speakers. Let me not waste more time. So it's none other than Toastmaster Samita. Please give a huge round of applause to Toastmaster Samita for the favorite table topic speaker. Followed by that, we had nominations for favorite evaluator. And I should not waste any time here because he is none other than Toastmaster Noor Mohammed. The third category being the favorite role player. We had the favorite role players. We had many interesting, rich, contentful role players today who came with so many inputs and insight, whether being the TMOD or the TTM or in the entire part taken care so well by each and every evaluations as well. But the favorite role player goes to Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Jitender. And last, but the most important one, the backbone of a meeting, the favorite auxiliary role taker. Undoubtedly, I voted for the same. It's none other than our listener, Toastmaster Upasana, for giving us a interesting thought of enriching our listening skills. Thank you so much. On that note, we had a meaningful, insightful meeting because of the participation from the Toastmasters, visiting Toastmasters, and their guest. We are looking forward to see you again Thursday, 7 p.m. IST. And other than that, if you are a Toastmaster, want to know about the orientation part, please join us tomorrow, Wednesday, 14th of Feb, 7 p.m. to learn and know Toastmasters in Gabbys style. On that note, I close this meeting number, I missed it, 34. Thank you so much. See you once again in our next meeting.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.